this one is from the Daily Magazine of Romania. Do you think that competitions such as Eurovision are a big opportunity to bring the rock music in on a bigger level?
Absolutely, and that's our mission. Luckily, we have Italia with us to bring the rock music back to the big stages.
Yeah, and exactly like everyone has told us, like it seems refreshing to see a rock act in Eurovision. So definitely, I think this is a great way to push rock music to the more mainstream 2021.
Yeah, and to see different types of music here on the stage as well, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Andrea from Daily Magazine. Because your song is called Karma, which is the lesson that your personal karma has taught you over life?
I always want to be a good person and help people. I always want to be a positive person, so I do it every day, and my karma is very good.
Wow. Yes, is it true?
It's true.
Just checking, huh? Just check.
Another question. Hello, Stefania. Claudiu from Daily Magazine Romania. If you weren't famous, what would you be up to right now?
It's so weird to say that I'm famous.
Well, you are on the stage at Eurovision, so I think it's time to say you're famous.
I would say fashion designer, because I'm really into fashion.
From Daily Magazine Romania, do you think as a teenager that growing up comes also with a sense of artistic responsibility?
Of course. I grown up a lot the last year, and I feel that I'm really responsible as a musician what I'm delivering to the audience. And I think that's really important because you have to have the right message.
Yeah.
Right message for people, to tell them real stories and mostly about life, because most of the artists are writing about the happy side of life, the luxury side, kind of. I like to write about the dark side because we live in dark times.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more real, it's more true. People are like, oh, she's like me, she's feeling like me.
We all have our struggles.
Of course, we all have ups and downs. But for me personally, it's more interesting to write about the dark side, but with a hopeful ending.
Great.
Thank you.
From Daily Magazine Romania, thank you for asking. How hard was the selection process for the song for Set Me Free?
I didn't take part of the selection. I never even heard the 10 songs because I didn't want to, because the selection was chosen by the people, by Israeli. Yeah, by all Israel, not me. I didn't really had
Maybe
say.
I can help with that.
Of course you can.
So Khan, Israeli Public Broadcast, opened it for everyone to send songs, and we got a few hundred songs.
Wow.
And between them, we chose the 3 who got to the final, and from those 3 songs, Set Me Free won.
Yeah.
And you let the audience decide in Israel?
Yes.
Wow.
I think it's how it's supposed to be, you know. With the Set Me Free is not the song of only me. I represent Israel, not myself. So Set Me Free needs to be a choice of the people because I represent them. So it's kind of like it doesn't like in all of the country. It doesn't like.
No, some countries have an intern selection, like the Netherlands. They choose an artist and then they help the artist by producing the song.
So the artist
there are all different ways of choosing the song for Eurovision Song Contest. Yes. I have another question from Daily Magazine. I think you know it, from Romania.
Yeah. Hi.
What is your aim with your participation to Eurovision Song Contest 2021? First place? I think they mean what they mean to ask is, do you want to win this competition?
Of course, I think we all want to, but I just want to give an unforgettable moment and an intense moment because the song and the moment, it's about love. And I really hope that you're gonna love it too.
I think they will.
Yes.
Daily Magazine Romania.
Yeah.
Do you think that Mr. Kirkorov adds more to your entire package this year?
I think he has so big experience in Eurovision Song Contest, and like he told before, I cannot even imagine another person with whom I could work, because our dream team, they really have done so much and big shows, songs, that it really was my dream to work with Philippe and Dimitris Kontopoulos, our composer, Sharon Vach, author of lyrics, and Mikhail Gutsariev, Ilias Kokotos, production, and Fokas Evangelinas.
So producer.
Yes. And we have in plus Zuhair Murat is our dress designer. We've been in Liban, especially.
Okay.
It was secret mission.
Wow. Andrea from Daily Magazine. Do you think that the neon lights help you in your way the best ride this year?
That's a good question. I love neons, and in the video clips and in all the visualization, we have neons from our video. And they are very famous neons, and they are, we have this photo and this video clip in the Museum of Neons in Warsaw, and they are very famous in the 80s. So this song sounds a little bit retro with the 80s, so we decided to show a very famous Polish neons, and they are famous, and they were famous, and now they are working still. So I think the colors and the neons, and that's why we need the sunglasses, of course, for that, because we have a lot of neons, a lot of sun, but a color and those lights are really good for that. I think so.
Great. Claudiu from Daily Magazine Romania. You are gorgeous and your song is one of our favorites this year.
Thank you.
My question for you is, what have you learned about yourself with all the ESC Eurovision Song Contest experience by far? What did you learn?
Oh, this is a good question. I learned that this kind of experiences makes you feel in a good way changed, because I felt very, very good here, like a very big artist. It's my pleasure performing in Eurovision. I dreamed of it, and I really learned that I'm born to be a singer.
Ah, wow. So that must be an amazing feeling.
Of course, yes.
Claudiu from Daily Magazine Romania.
Hi, Claudio.
Do you know him?
Yes.
Ah, okay. He asks, do you feel that you grow stronger with every rehearsal? Yeah. Are you 100% prepared for the big final of the Eurovision Song Contest?
It was good. This rehearsal went so good, but of course we are gonna give our 100% for the moment, the big moment. Now I think that everything is going perfectly and we are so close to the final moment, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, of course, we can imagine you're excited. It's a huge performance. I think for you as well, for the dancers.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Hi, Barbara. Andrea from Daily Magazine. You are truly fantastic. My question for you is, how do you think it would change you, how do you think winning Eurovision will change you, if at all?
Oh, I hope it will not change me, because I'm really trying to stay the same, because I'm so simple. So it's very important to me to be very natural and very me, actually. So I hope it will not change me, but I hope it will change maybe the position I have in the music industry in France, and maybe it will open some hope in the hearts of people who, because you know what? The important thing in my small career is that I've never make any concessions. So it's very important for me to say that, because it's so true, and it's so hard, because when you live in the music industry, you have to make concession. They say you have to make concession to go on the radio, to go on the TV, to go on to exist. And my parcours shows that it's not true, that you can be yourself, absolutely yourself, doing your music, the music you want, say the words you want, be the woman you want, and be here in the Eurovision, which is the biggest contest in the world. So
I think that earns an applause, doesn't it? Absolutely wonderful.
Claudio from Daily Magazine Romania. After Cleopatra and Mata Hari, which famous historical woman do you desire to sing about in your next song?
Superwoman.
Superwoman.
It would be Superwoman.
Ama tarihi kadın. Əslində tarixdə çox qadınlar var ki, güclü qadınlar kimi tanınırlar.
There are so many women in history that I can think about.
Amma bu o demək deyil ki, tək onlar haqqında ifa edəcəm. Çünki toxunmaq istədiyim bir neçə mövzular var ki, onları ifa etmək istəyərdim.
But it doesn't mean that I want to sing about it and perform all my songs about historical women. There are so many messages that I want to convey to my audience.
Hal-hazırda isə özümə daha yaxın və ən çox istədiyim budur ki, məhz güclü qadın haqqında oxuyum. İndiki abu-havama bu uyğun gəlir.
But for now I feel that I need to say this message about strong historical women.
And maybe in 50 years someone is singing a song about Effendi at Eurovision.
Maybe. I don't know.
We have a question from Daily Magazine Romania. Which is the best advice you could give to a future competitor from your entire experience?
That's a good question. What would I say? Make sure when you're recording the song that you leave enough points to breathe if you're dancing. Because in my song, when we recorded it, we like dropped in, you know, like, oh, let's record the pre-chorus. So it'd be like, oh, feel it. But the oh should be a breathing point. So when I'm on the stage, I'm like, so think about how it's going to be on, how the song is going to translate on the stage, how you want to perform it, how you want to feel, how you want the audience to feel when you're singing the song, what you want the staging to be like. Kind of start imagining it from the beginning when you're writing the song.
Okay, great. That's good advice.